Hi, 안녕하세요. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Darlene. Yeah, I decided for the new year I'm gonna try to make more videos. Not a promise. Okay, so yeah, this is me attempting my first video of the year, which I decided to do a makeup video. I decided to do it inspired by my nails. Okay, so I already did my brows a little bit. I just kind of put them up for right now. I didn't fully finish my brows, but I just thought I would do that off camera because it's just, yeah, takes too long. But I thought I would do a story time because I'm not really good at makeup, and I just thought, why not do a story time? I mean, I hope I can fit everything into this video while I take forever to do my makeup look. So yeah, story time, y'all, of when I was the other woman. Yes, I know me, right? I'm a disbelief too. Disclaimer, I'm not gonna say his name. And also, I don't know how old I was. I think technically I may be 15 or 16 at this time. He was probably 20, 21 at this time. I'm currently 30 years old. So this is way back then, okay? In the 2000s, early 2000s. So let's get started. He's he called me on my house phone. I didn't know who he was. He told me one of my friend gave him my phone number. I don't know who gave it to him. He's never told me to this, like no matter how many times I asked, I never knew who gave my phone number out. We were talking. He sounded decent. We got along pretty well. Like, we had proper conversations. When I call him, he'll pick up. Like, he was one of those, didn't show any red flags at the time. What has happened was, at some point in our talking, I don't know how long we were talking, we ended up, claiming each other as boyfriend and girlfriend. So we started dating. I know an older man. And come along, it was my winter formal. So my sister told me, like, hey, because at this time everybody knew I was dating because we have a landline phone, where the other person can pick up the other phone and they can hear the whole conversation. Basically, they knew we were dating. My mom, they knew. And winter formal was coming up. They told me to ask him. I didn't want to, but I did. I asked him. He offered to pay. I was like, sure. I don't remember at this point if he picked me up or if my sister dropped me off at that point. But we were dates. We didn't really were matching, I guess. When he saw me, I knew he was kind of just like really checking me out, like really checking me out. We got to the dance. He like danced with me for a bit. We danced a few slow dances. I can tell he kind of wanted to like kiss me, but I'm just like, no. Mm-mm. He did have to have a permission slip, signing that he was gonna be there because he was over the age of 21. So we got that, and most of the time throughout the night he was dancing with one of my friends because he told me he loved dancing. Like, he's really competitive. He was like having this dance battle with her. I didn't really care, honestly. I was just like, I guess I was a little sad because we were technically boyfriend girlfriend. So we ended up, I think I did waited for my sister to come pick me up, and he's like, he'll call me tomorrow, blah blah. He was like, yo, he had such a great time, blah blah. Thanks for inviting him and everything like that. He kept trying to get closer to me, but I was just not feeling it. So the next day he called me and he was just like, hey, yeah, thanks again for inviting me. And then we were talking, and he got to a point where he was just like, oh, I was looking at you last night and your lips look really kissable. And I was like, red flag right there. Just to me, red flag right there. I'm the old fashioned type where I don't want to kiss you unless I know you're the one. Okay? So he kept talking about, like, I told him, oh yeah, I'm not ready to kiss anybody. He's like, why? And I told him that, I'm waiting, saving it for the one. He's like, well, how would you know I'm not the one? Don't you want to try it out? And I was like, no, I really don't. I'm not that type of person. I want to wait. He's like, how would you know I'm not the one? And I was like, we just started dating. I don't know. I know you're not the one yet. I don't have that feeling yet. And he was just like, well, I really like your lips. Are you sure you don't want to kiss me? I was like, I'm good. I am good. And so I kind of just had this inkling like he was a bad person. So what happened was, I told my sister, my younger sister, to call him up, block our phone number, and was like playing the hey, all these stuff. So I told her to ask him, are you like single or taken? He was like, oh, at the moment I'm taken. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess he's not such a bad guy. But then she kept talking to him, he kept talking. Then I told her to call again the next day. She called again, they were talking. I told her to ask again, saying, hey, are you sure your girlfriend's gonna be okay with you talking on the phone with me? And he was just like, well, if you want me to be single, I'll be single for you. I was like, oh, hell to the no. Hell to the no. I was like, my blood was boiling. So I was just like, really? And she's like, are you sure you want to be single? He's like, well, if you want me to be single for you, I'll be single for you. And I was like, oh my gosh, is he serious? So they kept talking. I was just like, whatever, just end the conversation. They ended the conversation. I was pissed. So I just knew I had to break up with him. So my present for him was Christmas was just like 2 days away. So I waited until Christmas. I called him up and he was all talking to me all nice and everything, and I was still pissed. So I told him like, hey, don't talk. I'm just gonna do all the talking. Just listen. I just have to say this. I told him straight up, I don't think we're perfect. Something along the lines like, I don't want to date anymore. Let's break up. You're not the right one for me. Blah, blah, blah. And then I just hung up the phone. I didn't allow him to say anything. I literally hung up the phone. Blocked his number, I think, whenever he called. Next following day was the Hmong New Year. Hmong New Year is where we dress up in our cultural clothing and we celebrate the beginning of the new year. Going into the new year is a 7-day long thing in Cali. So, Fresno, Cali. So what happened was I went to the New Year's with my siblings. He showed up. Lo and behold, him and his girlfriend showed up. So my siblings, they saw and they were like, oh my gosh, are you serious? And I was like, yeah, that's him. So my sister said something along the lines of Hmong, saying, I'm just gonna translate it. She said that, oh, that's just how he looks like. He's not even that handsome, and he's walking with her. Like, you're way much better than her and everything that. And why is he acting like he's so hot? He's not even that cute and everything like that. He heard, because he was like staring at us, and we were personally looking at him, saying it really loud so he can hear, and he was like red. He was like, oh shoot, I got caught. I didn't think I was gonna get caught. His girlfriend looked kind of like, what the hell happened? What's going on? All this stuff. Luckily, she didn't come start anything with me. That was that. I thought that was gonna be the last that I was gonna see him, but no. Freshman year came of college. I don't remember if I was married at this time or if I was still living with my parents or married and living with my parents. But what happened was I was walking. I barely got to school. I was gonna go to my first class. I saw him from like right down a mile away, straight ahead of me, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But at this time, I was skinnier back in the days, looking a little bit snatched, looking cute a little bit. I had a little slight glow up in college, so he saw me and he was just like looking at me up and down. Even when we like literally like passed each other side by side, he still turned and looked at me, and I did not care. I was like, nope, not giving you any attention of the day, and just kept on walking. There you go, y'all. That is my story of how I was the other woman, also getting kind of cheated on. I don't know how to put it, besides maybe I was the other woman. So I never thought in a million years I would be the other woman. Luckily, not a homewrecker. Well, kind of, I don't know, in another story I'll tell y'all about. But I don't ever want to see him into my life like ever again. Like, thankfully, I have not seen him again ever since. If I did, I probably just forgot how he looked like. But other than that, I don't wish this upon anybody anyways. Like, I don't care how much I hate you. I don't ever want like you to feel like you were the other woman or something like that. It's just not a great situation to be in at all. But I just hope you guys enjoy this little story time. Hopefully I can do it next time where I'm actually talking while doing my makeup. But we'll see how that goes, okay? Again, I hope you guys enjoy this story time, and I have a few more stories I want to tell. So yeah. So this is the final look The silver and the gold to match my nails. Yeah, the eye look like this, nothing grand. The cheeks are very like plain, normal nude lip. Nothing else. And yeah, that's it to my little makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me come closer. This was kind of fun. It did take a long time, but yeah. All I want to say is if you see red flags in boys, please trust your instinct and don't fall for it and find somebody better. It's not worth it to stay in a miserable relationship, even though I didn't know where it was gonna go, but I knew it was gonna be bad, and you know, I got out of it. I will always link everything in the description box below. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys have a great year. I'm manifesting that you guys all have a great year this year. Something great, something miracle, something happened to you guys. You know, that is it. I know we're still in a pandemic. You know, everybody's have their own choice to get vaccinated or not. So just stay safe. Be with your loved ones. You never know what's gonna happen. And that's it. I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Hopefully I do come up with the next video.